Hello, friends. Welcome back to the channel where we bring you all the important news, tips, and updates that impact your life. Today, we have a very important topic, especially if you're a senior or if you know someone who's retired or approaching retirement. Big changes are coming to Canada's old age security and Canada pension plans starting in April 2025. Yes, you heard that right. And trust me, these changes could have a huge impact on your finances, your retirement plans, and your lifestyle. These changes affect millions of Canadians, so if you're retired or planning your retirement in the next few years, this is something you absolutely need to pay attention to. So, in today's video, we're diving deep into what exactly is changing, how it could affect your monthly payments, and what you can do now to plan for these changes. Let's get right into it. First, let's quickly review what OAS and CPP actually are, just in case some of you are new to these terms. OAS stands for Old Age Security, which is a government program that provides a basic income to Canadian seniors over the age of 65. It's designed to help seniors cover the cost of living during retirement. The amount you receive from OAS is based on how long you've lived in Canada after the age of 18 and how much you've contributed to the Canadian economy. Next, we have the Canada Pension Plan, or CPP, which is a mandatory program for Canadian workers. It provides retirement, disability, and survivor benefits. The amount you get from CPP is based on how much you've worked and contributed during your working years. Simply put, the more you contribute to the CPP throughout your life, the more you'll receive when you retire. Now that we have a quick overview of both, let's talk about the big changes that are coming to both programs in April 2025. Let's start with OAS. One of the most significant changes coming in 2025 is how OAS payments will be adjusted to keep up with inflation and the cost of living. Starting in April 2025, OAS payments will be linked directly to inflation. This means that, instead of just a regular annual increase, OAS payments will be adjusted based on the actual inflation rate in the country, which can have a much bigger impact, especially during times of high inflation. Why is this such a big deal? Well, inflation has been a growing concern for many seniors, as the cost of groceries, healthcare, and other essentials continues to rise. By directly tying OAS to inflation, the government is hoping to make sure that seniors' purchasing power stays consistent, even when everything around them gets more expensive. Think about it, your grocery bills, your electricity bills, even your prescription medications, everything seems to cost more these days. By linking OAS to inflation, seniors may see larger increases in their OAS payments in years when inflation is high. This could be a lifeline for many people on fixed incomes. However, there's a catch. These increases will not be retroactive. This means if you're already receiving OAS, you won't get a lump sum of back payments for the years before April 2025. But going forward, this change will make your payments more reflective of the current economic climate. Next, let's talk about the Canada Pension Plan, or CPP. One of the most significant changes coming to the CPP is an increase in the amount of money you'll receive when you retire. Starting in April 2025, the government will be gradually increasing the amount of CPP benefits paid to retirees. This increase will be phased in over several years, but by the end of the phase-in period, retirees could be receiving as much as 50% more than what they would have received under the old rules. Now, this increase is not just a one-time boost. It's a permanent increase in your monthly payments. If you're already drawing CPP, this means that every single month for the rest of your life, you'll receive more money in your pension. For example, let's say you're receiving $1,000 per month under the current CPP structure. With the new changes, by 2029, your monthly benefit could rise to $1,500. That's a huge difference, especially when you consider that many retirees rely heavily on their CPP benefits to cover their living expenses. Now, you might be wondering, how is this possible? Well, the government is boosting CPP contributions from workers. So, if you're still working and contributing to CPP, you might have noticed a slight increase in the amount being deducted from your paycheck. These increased contributions are being used to fund the higher benefits for future retirees. So, what does this all mean for current retirees versus those who are still working? Let's break it down. For current retirees, the OAS increase tied to inflation could be a game changer. If inflation continues to rise, seniors could see their OAS payments increase significantly, helping them keep up with the cost of living. On the other hand, if you're still working and contributing to CPP, these changes will likely benefit you much more in the long run. The gradual increase in your CPP benefits will mean a much larger pension when you eventually retire. In fact, this could be one of the biggest boosts to the retirement income system that we've seen in decades. For future retirees, this is a reason to be optimistic. If you start planning now, these higher benefits could give you a much more comfortable retirement. Just imagine being able to live out your golden years without having to worry as much about your finances. Of course, we know that not everyone will feel the full benefit of these changes. Some people may not have enough work history to qualify for the maximum CPP benefits. And while OAS will increase with inflation, some seniors may still find that it's not enough to fully cover their living expenses. So, with all these changes coming, what can you do right now to prepare for them? Whether you're already retired or still a few years away from retirement, there are some steps you can take today to ensure that you're ready for these upcoming changes. First, if you're still working, take a close look at your CPP contributions. Make sure you're maximizing your contributions while you're still working, because the more you contribute, the higher your benefits will be when you retire. Next, review your retirement savings. While OAS and CPP are important parts of your retirement income, they may not be enough to fully support you. Consider speaking with a financial advisor about setting up a registered retirement savings plan (RRSP), a tax-free savings account (TFSA), or other investment options that can help you save for the future. Also, consider reviewing your budget to make sure you're living within your means and putting aside as much as you can for the future. The more prepared you are now, the better off you'll be when these changes take effect. So, there you have it. Big changes are coming to the OAS and CPP systems starting in April 2025. These changes are designed to help seniors keep up with the rising cost of living and provide more financial security in retirement. Whether you're already retired or still working, it's important to understand how these changes will affect you. Now is the time to start planning, whether that means maximizing your CPP contributions or making sure your retirement savings are on track. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any important updates like this one. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care and plan wisely for your future.